Shubor nakaslem jong unong san Hima.
Ka Shillong College haka arpulai dari nailur acar pesan. Kalau Pynkup Burom ki handle spa hanya puwengut ki Samla Pule bala Pyndep ka graduate. Hari ni kesengi lawan ban longkong san de Dr. Diki AJ Singkon MP ke Lok Sabha. Ka Principal Burom ke Shillong College Dr. MPR Lingdo. Ka Dr. S. Kongwir Principal Shillong College. Ki kemi ki kepa ki nong hikai bat ki Samla Pule. Haba ajingkran Dr. Diki AJ Singkon. Ula penpau bama uru ula yok ban Pule teng hari ni ke college. Bad ong baka Shillong College amtang baka penmi ya kiri start. Hendai kalau penmi shibun ki nong shong ki badan ke jingkit kali ya ke imlang ke salang.
Wherever she is, she will know that we celebrate her achievement and it should encourage.
Let's not have any awkward silences today. Ever greater heights in all your endeavors.
Encourage you to leave neither book nor poem unread or unstudied in your pursuit of knowledge. Congratulations once again, Madam.
To give exhortation, few words of exhortation to the graduate students, and in fact to all other students and to ourselves also. So first of all, we must be God-fearing citizens. To all students, my dear students, be God-fearing citizens, for fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. We know who is looking at us, who knows us, who hears us, and if we know His presence, we will not be able to do anything which is against our conscience. So to all, not only the students, but all of us, we must be God-fearing citizens. And this you will carry throughout your life if you want to be successful in life. And secondly,
some of the classrooms and the corridors that I saw when I entered the college, they are the ones that have also been the reason that shaped me. And I would say this, that this college is a college that, though I was here for just 1 year, but it is a college that I am really blessed, and it's been an honor and privilege for me to be in this college. That 1 year that I was here, it is a year that has taught me a lot. I'm glad to see one of my teachers here, who is present here. So thank you for being here. Well, today we celebrate the graduation ceremony of the batch of 2025. This moment is not just an ending, but a beginning, a doorway that opens to new responsibility and new opportunity. This college, let me share a little bit about the history of this college. It was born on the 15th of August, 1956. I hope I'm right. Has always been a symbol of hope and a symbol of learning to many. From its humble beginning under the leadership of H.P. Sudhindra Chandra Datta, it has now grown into one of Meghalaya's finest institutions. Its mission has always been very clear: to make higher education accessible to all, and especially those from the disadvantaged backgrounds. Its A+ accreditation, right, by NAC with a CGPA score of 3.33, speaks volume about the standard of this college and the commitment of the faculty and the non-teaching staff led by principal and the vice principals of this college. And over the decades, Shillong College, my college, has not only produced scholars but has also shaped many responsible citizens, leaders, and I would say, change makers. To the principal of this college, the faculty members, the non-teaching staff of the college, we owe our greatest gratitude to each one of you. And to our dear parents, you have sacrificed a lot, you have encouraged your children, and today we witness that what you have sacrificed and the encouragement, the pain that you bore all these years has now gone through. And to the graduates, remember that you are now part of a legacy. Friends, when I look back on my student days here in this college, well, I remember not just the lecture and the examination, but I only remember the discussion. It was a year where there were no classes. I remember in accountancy, Sir Paul was a teacher. I had just 2 classes with him. It was a year where there were a lot of disturbance in our city. But at the time that I spent with some of the faculty members were like, my brothers and of course my dear classmates, where we discussed a lot of issues, cutting across all boundaries of region, religion, caste, tribe, etc., etc. Well, education, for me, in this college, has always taught me resilience, as well as humility, and above all, of course, that true learning is never measured by the marks that we secure, but more than that, it is the value that it instills in each one of us. Those values, they are the ones that have guided me, and I'm sure will guide many of you, and have guided all of us who once upon a time students, whether in this institution or in some other institution. It is those values that have guided us from classroom, teaching profession, to public life, and to me, even in parliaments. I stand before you as one small example, I would say, of what this college has made things possible to many of us, including me. Dear graduates, today, as you step into a larger role as a citizen who will shape the future of our society and our nation, let me remind you and each one of us that India, this great nation, is one of the youngest countries in the world today. When I say young, it means that in this great nation, nearly 65% of our people are under the age of 25. Our youth are not just the hope of the tomorrow, they are the strength of today and the future of this great nation. Over the years, several initiatives at the national level, such as the National Education Policy 2020, the Skills India Mission, the National Youth Policy, all these policies and schemes, they have been designed to give the youth the tools to succeed. But let me also remind us that policies alone are not enough. Policies alone are not enough. What matters the most is your creativity, your will to serve, and your constant search for knowledge. As we all know, there is no end to knowledge. Let us continue to search. Let us continue to research. My dear graduates, please remember that career avenues today are far more diverse than ever before. While government service remains respected to many and of course vital, but then I would urge upon each one of you to look beyond government service. As a student of entrepreneurship, we see the world of entrepreneurship, innovation, startup and private enterprise, is wide open in today's world. And with the support of schemes such as Skill India, Make in India, and My Bharat Portal, I would say to the young graduates that each one of you have the chance not only to see jobs, but to create jobs. What is needed is a shift in the mindset. And a shift in the mindset, I'm sure, will go a long way in making our society a society that is more dynamic, a society that is self-reliant, and a society that is future ready.